Hey guys, I want to show you guys a stretch for the front of your shoulder today. So we have where your pectoralis minor and your pectoralis major on the front of your shoulder, two muscles that often get tight, especially if you're working at a desk job. We do everything in front of us throughout the day, so these muscles are going to get tight and they're going to make it harder to do some movements lifting overhead. So this is a corner pec stretch. You're going to stand in a corner. I like the corner because it allows you to put your shoulder in a different position throughout the stretch if you want to. So you'll just stand in a corner like so. You'll lean in and get a stretch for about 30 seconds, and then you can lift it up a little bit higher. You can lean in and get a stretch. It's important that you're not arching from your low back during that stretch, that you're keeping your rib cage down, arms to the side. So that should feel pretty good. Typically 2 sets of 30 seconds for that one. Another exercise I want to show you guys is for your upper middle back or your thoracic spine. It's really important when you're lifting your arm overhead that you have proper upper thoracic extension so that you can get full range of motion. About 20 degrees of that overhead motion comes from your upper middle back. And you can see that when you try to slump forward a little bit, lift your arm overhead, it won't go there. It won't go as high as it can, but if you straighten out and then lift it overhead, that extra movement comes from your upper thoracic spine. So I'm just gonna put a foam roller down this way, and I'm gonna put my hands behind my head. I'm gonna support my head with my hands, and it's just gonna be relaxed. I'm not bringing my neck up this way at all. My elbows are gonna come together. I'm gonna lift my hips off the ground just a little bit, and I'm gonna hinge back at my middle back. I'm keeping my low back fairly flat right now. I don't wanna arch from the low back. We wanna keep the low back in the same position, elbows together. Then we're gonna roll back and forth. This one is up to you, wherever you find the most restriction. Once you find that spot, once you roll back, then I want you to hinge over that spot to try to get some more thoracic extension. You can even hang back in the hinge like this. But again, the most important thing is that you don't arch from your low back, because if I arch from my low back here, nothing is happening in my upper thoracic spine. So I want to arch from the upper back there. For more exercise tips and additional information, you can go to our website at stepinspine.com.